Howdy folks, welcome back to Duke Fraser Productions. In today's video we're going to be testing the Johnson and Dows conicals in Uberti's 1860 Army. Stay tuned. Alright, so before we get started, just so everybody's clear, the range that we're testing at today is 15 yards distance. We're shooting roughly 22 grains of 3F GoX black powder, the Johnson and Dows conical, and then a Remington number 10 cap. Alrighty folks, so we got the Uberti 1860 Army loaded up here with some Johnson and Dows. Same thing with the Remington. With the Johnson and Dows, I'm shooting about 22 grains of 3F black powder, felt lubricated wad, and then the bullet on top. So we're set up, this time we're about a yard further away than we were on the other testing videos. We're about 15 yards out. So I'm going to get my shooting tripod set up here, and then we'll take a few shots and see how this bullet does. Let's see. That'll work. Okay, we had one misfire here. So holy Moses. Brand new gun, first time it's ever been fired outside the factory. I forgot to detonate caps on the chambers. Should always do that with a brand new gun. Because they get a lot of oil in the back there and that kind of screws things up. I had one hang fire as well. Boy, that cap just really walked onto that nipple. God dang. It's the first one of them I didn't blow off a nipple. Alright, so that group is pretty good. It's strung out in a line, but three of them look like they're touching. I'm going to go down and take a look here. Alright, so we have 3 bullets that are touching, 2 flyers, 1 off each side. They shot in a line. That's probably because I'm wiggling a little bit this morning. I have a feeling though they would shoot a really tight group if I could hold a little steadier. Point of aim, they're about 4 or 5 inches above point of aim, so they're not like the 36 where they're right at point of aim. But we'll load up, we'll put a fresh target up, and we'll try one more round with it. Alright, so we're loaded up again with the Johnson and Dows. I got a fresh target set up, but I want to see if I can get a little bit tighter group. Now this time I'm going to aim at the bottom red dot and see if I can get that group to hit the bullseye.
again, we had another misfire. Let's see if it'll fire this time. That group didn't do hot at all. That really opened up. First group was really good. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why this gun is misfiring so bad either. So that group really opened up considerably. Don't know what happened there. I thought I was holding steadier, but I guess. So what we'll do next, we'll set some squash up and see if we can hit any of them. Yeah, I forgot to hit the record button on the target cam, but that's the group. Alright, so we got the 1860 loaded up with the Johnson and Dows. We got 3 squash out here in front of us. We'll see if we can hit them. That went high. There we go. Yeah, I hit that one. Hit that one too. Got 1 round left. We'll go for the last squash. Well, missed 1 out of 4. But I noticed these Johnson and Dows, they shoot high as compared to the 36 conicals, which shoot to point of aim. Now, I haven't tested round balls on this, so I don't know how high round balls shoot in there. But that's pretty impressive results. So unfortunately, I don't have a water jug out here to test, so we're probably going to call that good for the Johnson and Dows today. Alrighty, so we have the 1860 loaded up with some round balls. We're going to see how it does here at about 15 yards. Now I know these are going to shoot high, so my point of aim is going to be the bottom red dot on the target. Wow, this did well. So it's hitting about 2 to 3 inches above point of aim, and it looks like 4 or 5 inches to the right. So I'm going to go down and take a closer look. Alright, so the group size is pretty good. We had 1 flyer. Of course, always got 1 flyer. Seems like no matter what I do. But 4 of those bullets are touching one another. So I'm very impressed. Now the load with this was 28 grains of 3F GoX, my own home cast 454 round balls, and this shot really well. We just filmed for the Johnson and Dows this morning too. This is kind of the last little filming we're going to do for the day, but the Johnson and Dows, the first group did all right except for there was 2 flyers, and then the second group really opened up on it, but the 454 shot really good. Now, it's getting pretty hot out here right now. We're supposed to hit 140 degrees today. There's no shade out here, and it's already, I'm guessing, probably about 95, 96. So we're going to call it good for today, but pretty impressive results there.
Alright, so the results are in. The first group that we shot with the Johnson and Dows wasn't too terrible. They kind of strung out in a line. That I kind of attribute to me. But we did get 3 that were touching one another. The second time we loaded up, the pattern opened up a bit, and I'm not sure if that was due to fouling in the gun or what happened, but you can see that the pattern did open up considerably. Now the point of aim was moved down to this little red dot on this group. Now, just for comparative reasons, I did shoot a group with round balls, and that was the last group we shot, even with the after the fouling. And that group, again, I was aiming right down here. Group was pretty well on, close to point of aim. Wasn't as high as usually Colts are, but it was a little bit to the left. But you can see that's a very, very tight group. One little flyer out here, and then there's 4 right here that are touching one another. So with round balls, this gun did excellent. Alright, so here in the future we're going to test these bullets on a water jug just to see what they do. I did notice when I was shooting with the conicals that they would not penetrate a 1/4 inch piece of rubber. Now this is some form of tire rubber. I don't know what the target's all made out of, but it does have a cloth mesh inside of it. And the first target group we shot, 2 of the bullets didn't penetrate. 3 of them fell through other holes in the tire. They wound up on the inside, but they lost all their energy and didn't penetrate that rubber. Which I find interesting, because as I was talking with the developer, Mark Hubbs, he said these were known for being hard-hitting bullets. So in the future, we're going to get out, we're going to test them on a water jug, and just to see how hard they do hit if they open up a water jug. Alright folks, so that's going to take care of it for the video today. If you've liked what you've seen on the channel thus far, be sure to hit the subscribe button below. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook as well. You can find that at www.facebook.com/Duke Frazier Productions. Also, be sure to go over and check out our Patreon page. You can find that at www.patreon.com/Duke Frazier Productions. Take a look, think about giving something to the channel, help keep us going. Stay tuned and keep your powder dry.